Hi, my name is Tedesco, and I'm founder of 1109 Bravo. And I've invented a wearable neuromuscular training tool that helps populations move better, faster. And we work with cerebral palsy, we work with stroke and neuromuscular to elite level athletes and Special Operations Command. After the Marine Corps, I studied exercise science at Purdue and opened up a training facility for the last 20 years, working with all different populations of people. And about 3 years ago, Special Operations Command personnel reached out to me, seeing some videos of me online working with adaptive athletes, rigging cables and cords to machines to create more of a user-defined training modality. And they wanted to find a solution, more of like a train like you fight solution. And that meant that we needed to allow these operators to train in context with their battle missions and have full kit and full gear, but train the entire body and condition that muscle memory or those better movement patterns faster. So when they asked, my why was really important because I understand what it means to be downrange and I understand what it costs. And so I really put a lot of time, effort, and extreme validation to make sure that I delivered a meaningful product to these guys. So as far as competition, there's a ground-based platform that's about $4,500, and you're tethered to something, and the angles of pull are much different. It creates somewhat of a user-defined experience, but you're limited to about a 5 to 10 foot range. With my product, and they don't have any validation that it works. We're with 5 different universities that have done clinical validation on it, and ours actually is wearable, and it loads the entire kinetic chain. So as you move in any position, it's going to actually affect each joint and load each joint simultaneously. So your brain and your body learn how to communicate better and move more efficiently. My product was true invention. It wasn't innovation, and it wasn't a Me Too product. I had to reconstruct how we load the body, and also now I have to educate and help people understand why that is more effective of an approach. But fortunately, with the validation from multiple universities and the different testing out in the market, we're seeing that data and that collection and those validation studies are helping us prove that model. And what's been exciting is people really start to see that now, and they're understanding how much efficiency this creates and how this is a better pathway forward for just human motion and human movement in general. Oh, the future for the product is integrated technology. We actually have 2 universities, medical schools here in New York that are doing VR technology and integrating sensors that will help with what's called proprioception, your body understanding where it is in space for patients with autism, Parkinson's, neuromuscular disorders. That's just the baseline, but it's a VR simulation that we could turn into actual simulation for combat scenarios, rehabilitation protocols, and then we'll be getting into the connected fitness side of things where the pack, you can go on a run with it. And it's going to tell you stride frequency and if you have a correct gait pattern, and so it'll give you that real-time feedback and coaching. So it'll be a digital app. So first, if you need the product, whether it's for sports performance or rehabilitation, I know it looks like a jet pack and superhero pack, but it's one of those things where we've got evidence-based and we've done a lot of research because it was important to me to get it right for the warfighter because I understand what it costs and what it means if they don't get it right. So validation was the number one thing. So look at our validation studies, look at our testimonials and our reviews from patients with chronic pain to neuromuscular disorders to athletes in NFL and NBA to youth and see what they're saying about our product. Because it's really game changing and you get an immediate effect and response from it.